Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. This is clayrammage, and we have another what sold video. This is what sold on eBay over the last couple weeks for me, and so welcome. And I'm saying "and" a lot this morning, aren't I? Anyway, it's early in the morning. I'm trying to get this recorded and posted here on the same day, so which I usually try to get things recorded ahead of time and then, schedule them to get posted on YouTube. So I'm a little behind today, but thank you for your patience and thank you for all your support. So let's just hop right into this. I picked up this vintage Christmas, it's a felt Christmas stocking at the bins, and this was bought by Kathy, one of my YouTube friends. So thank you, Kathy, so much for purchasing this. And again, just a great little item. And then this item is a wall pocket by the Hilborn Pottery, which is a Canadian manufacturer. And I bought this at a garage sale last year. So I've had this for quite a while. It's been posted on eBay for a while. Finally sold for basically $15 plus shipping. And from what I understand, it was going back to Canada. So that's pretty cool. Then this item was bought by my friend Hope. Thank you so much, Hope, for purchasing this wonderful book. This is one I picked up when I was working at the Pink Elephant, and somebody brought some family items in they wanted to sell. So this was one of several books that I picked up. This is an awesome book. It's kind of like an early paper doll kind of book, in that you would take these different cutouts that they would have for furniture pieces and glue it onto the pages. And then they had cut out people that you could use to, play with the book as well. The people are gone, but all the pages were there. And it was in pretty good shape considering, but just a great, wonderful book. And it's also one of those that it would be great to take, and frame the pictures and use them for display because they were that good a quality. So again, thanks, Hope, and hope they work out well. And these two items I picked up at the bins, also these are the old vintage clackers. Now actually, once I started looking at these closer, the orange pair I believe to be an original from the 70s. The pink ones they started reproducing these. And once I started looking at these a little closer, the pink ones are very poor quality. They're a hardened plastic, but not nearly as good of quality as the orange ones. The orange ones are very round, very clear, very smooth finish. And you can tell the twine they used on the strings is a little older too. Whereas the pink ones, the finish was very rough on them, and there were bubbles inside of them, and the string was not the same. It was a thicker twine that they used. So I disclosed that when I listed them together, but these sold actually right away for $34.99. So even though these were banned, they still sell. The old ones were banned. The new one, they banned them because they would explode, and that's why they banned these particular items. The old acrylic lucite, given certain conditions, when they would hit hard enough, they would explode and send shards everywhere. So anyway, that's why they got banned, and they redid them. So the newer ones are made out of a different composite. So these we also picked up at the bins, this pair of Paris, France Demitas cups. They're the little 3-ounce cups, brand new, still in the package. Again, I listed these. They sold same day for $25 plus shipping. But the ones to really watch out for in these little Demitas cups is if you find the Egypt ones. There's ones for Cairo and Egypt, and those go for like $600 if they're like this, new in the package. And even separate, they go for hundreds. I was pretty amazed. So I'm keep on the lookout for Egypt. Last summer at a garage sale, I picked up 100 of these promotional watches. And this was one of those. I've had them listed for a long time. I have, the ones that had more value, like were worth more than $10. I put on eBay, and then the rest I took down to the Pink Elephant. I've been selling those one at a time down there. But this one, was in this little milk bottle, plastic container, Pog. Sold that for $16 plus shipping, and it was going overseas. So I've actually sold a number of these overseas, so I'm not sure exactly where they're going. I expect that over in Asia is where they're going. But anyway, I was excited to sell it for $15. And I keep reducing the price on these by a couple dollars every couple months, and to try to move them along, because again, I don't like to hold on to inventory very long. So I start aggressively pricing things to move. This was another watch from that same lot that I got, this cat and mouse watch. And this sold, I took a best offer. I had it out there for $30. This was actually one of the most expensive watches as far as what people were paying for them in the lot that I got. And I just had reduced it from like 35 to 29. And then somebody sent me an offer of 25, which I accepted. And then she contacted me when she got it, wondering why it didn't work. And I said, more than likely it's because the battery's dead, because it's been sitting for 20 years without being used. So we've had a very nice exchange back and forth about the battery and all that. So she's going to try a new battery. And I told her if with a new battery it doesn't work, you know, I'll refund her money. So, but I think it'll be fine. It's just one of those things that they just sat around for a long time and never used. So, and the batteries don't last that long. And here is this Christmas set that I found. And again, another YouTube friend purchased these. Thank you very much. Appreciate the support. And again, this is a small Mexican made, you know, the red clay pottery set. Very cute set. These mica shades we found down when we went to Des Moines. We found them at the Des Moines Goodwill bins. And I grabbed them right away, not realizing how expensive these are. I just thought I had a couple lamps that they might work for me, because sometimes I have lamps without shades, and so I'm like, oh, I'll grab them. Well, I didn't have lamps that these would work on, but then I looked them up, and they actually sell for a lot more than I thought they would. So I threw the pair out on eBay for $39.99, and they sold almost immediately, same day, for that price, which really surprised me. Then I was like, oh, I should have put them out there for $50 for the two of them. But they were in excellent condition, no damage whatsoever. The metal wasn't really bent or misshapen in any way. So, and apparently it's pretty rare for these little mica shades to be like that. So, so I was quite happy about that sale. So, and this Pat, another YouTube friend, bought this wonderful little Jimmy Wright polar bear print. So thanks, Pat. Hope you get it soon. And this was a Canadian artist. And I picked up 3 of those. All of those came from the bins. This was a tablecloth to be embroidered. This is what it looked like when you're done, you know, with the cross stitching, or whatever kind of stitching you use on it. So it's brand new in the package. Sold this for $9.90 plus shipping, so it's about $20 when it was all done. And the person sent me notes saying they were excited to do this. So that's awesome. I love people when they send me notes. Some of you may remember my Serta sheep from the bins. I'm still selling them, and that's exciting. I actually sold a couple lately. This one, number 55. I listed them all for $8.99 plus shipping, and I did send an offer out on one of them for $5. Actually, this was the one I sent to try to move stuff. I sent an offer of $5 on this, so I didn't sell it for $9. Sold this one for $5. I sold another one a couple days ago that I sold for $9, but number 55 sold for $5. So yeah, so there's plugging away. I'm getting low on my Serta sheep supply. And this set of hand crocheted pot holders and in a vintage wash rag, was also bought by a YouTube friend. Thank you so much. And I'm sorry, but I think it was Lynn. And this came from my friend Debbie's family's estate. Her grandmother used to own a handmade store in Chicago that they sold this kind of stuff at. Her grandmother and her friends would get together and do crocheting and embroidery parties and all this and make stuff for the store. And This is all the stuff the family's held on to for the last 60 to 70 years that they brought to me, and so I've been selling that piece by piece as well. So that was great. Oh, yep, here's number 36 of the Serta sheep that I sold. This one did sell for the $8.99 plus shipping. I sold this wonderful basket to my friend Kathy. Thanks again for purchasing this, Kathy. This came from the bins, my most recent trip. This Calisio brand is made in the Philippines. Each artist signs the tag and says how long it took them to make that particular basket. And this one still had the tag on it, which is really cool with the artist's name on it. And I call them artists because this is extremely well done. They're very talented, well-made baskets here. So I'm excited it can go to Kathy and that she can enjoy this wonderful piece. And the last thing I sold, these I also picked up at the Goodwill bins. It's a Goodwill bins sales, which lately I've been getting most of my stuff from there. These are 2 original watercolors by Edward R. Gilman. They were already matted, but on the back of them, this is really cool, they still have his original sticker here. So he sold these in New York, and here you can see where the original price was $20 and he discounted it to $17.50, which I thought was great. And you can see on his tag he changed the zip code. So I don't know if it got printed wrong or it changed or what at some point, but so it was exciting to sell these. And again, this was one of those, I had it listed at $359. There's very few comparables of these, so it's hard to tell what they're really worth. So I just kind of threw a higher price out there. So then I just lowered them about a week ago to $300, and they sold. So, and they're beautifully done. I love these watercolors. So yeah, so that's what we sold over the last few weeks. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll catch you next time. Bye.